A really tough, Jay, a terrific victory.
Yeah, I think we needed it, but I think the performance deserved it as well. I think for 70-75 minutes, the game plan, the way that we pressed, the way that we worked as a team, was exactly what we've been working on before this game. And then for 10-15 minutes at the end, we've put ourselves through a little bit of a tough patch, but we learned from it. Scotty's pulled off some great saves, we've put some bodies on the line to defend that lead, and we've come out with a well-deserved 3 points, I think.
Yeah, I mean, first half, you could have been perhaps 3-4 up at half time. You had some really good chances, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we went into half time a little bit gutted, if I'm honest. Like you say, we had great opportunities to get more goals on the board, but we didn't let it disappoint us. We knew they were going to come out with some sort of attack, but we thought, well, listen, we need to get them back on the back foot. And I think the second goal was a great team goal. I think some nice play, some good passes, and that's what this squad's capable of. And we need to believe in ourselves, and we need to trust ourselves on the ball. And I think at times tonight, even with their press, we trusted and we backed each other to get on the ball and play and create some good opportunities.
Yeah, the boss was talking about being brave, not just when you're attacking, but brave when you're defending as well. And if you bring those two together, that's when you come up with those little goals.
Well, that's what it is. Yeah, as I say, he's exactly right. And if we're brave enough to go and get in their faces and stop them breaking out and play the way that we want to play, especially on our home pitch, then we can cause trouble to anybody in this league. And we now need to find that consistency. We need to start backing ourselves and believing in ourselves. And you know what I mean? We need to back the squad. The squad's a fantastic squad. It's a great set of lads, and we need to kick on now.
Yeah, I mean, Tranmere over the season what a really tough nut. Forest Green are. I mean, you know, they're relentless. They never stop, do they? So that's a good measure today against a very good side.
Yeah, listen, they are a good team, and we can't deny that. They've got some good lads. They want to play football, and I don't think we really give them an opportunity to do that tonight. I felt, like I say, the game plan from start to finish was, well, for 75 minutes was perfect. Maybe we had a few tired legs near the end, maybe a few changes, obviously mixed it up. But no, listen, it's a fantastic performance and a big 3 points.
Yeah, these 3 home games, I suppose you're thinking, you know, you've had 2 draws or win away from home, you know, now you need to sort of back it up at home because you've had a few 1-0 defeats at home and you need to push on there, don't you?
Yeah, listen, even in them 1-0 defeats at home, I don't think we deserve to lose them games. I felt that the performance deserved more. I think we've been consistently performing at a level over the last couple of weeks now, and the results just haven't gone our way. And the best word to use is probably frustration. And I think that's not just me, but I think a lot of the lads have been frustrated that the performances haven't got the results that we feel that we deserve. So the weekend's result, a point away from home, you take whatever you can, you kick on, and then you come home tonight and you put in a solid performance to get 3. So we look now into a tough game on Saturday, one that we're relishing and looking forward to.
Just a word pass about Peter Clark. It's his 800th career appearance today. He's deadly back in 2001 and Everton sort of thing. I mean, he's been around for so long, but I mean, you must know him very, very well, and he must be an inspiration to everybody around him.
Clarky for me is the ultimate professional. I think he's absolutely fantastic. His career speaks for himself, and you can't speak highly of him. As you say, if it's his 800th game, no, I didn't know, but a massive congratulations to him. He deserves it. He's a great lad on and off the field, and he's a fantastic leader. To have him with the communication behind me, it makes my job a lot easier. He helps Manny alongside him, and he helps a lad all around him, not just him but the whole team. You can hear him in the warm-up and on a daily basis, demanding the best out of everyone. So listen, if I can go for as long as him, then it'll be an absolutely fantastic career. But for him at the time, 800 games, that's absolutely incredible.
And the rhythms in the side as well now at the moment. I mean, that's what we're just sort of seeing, you know, bit by bit, game by game. There's a rhythm there, and that sort of helps the way you play. You can play at a pace now, which perhaps you weren't doing, you know, right at the start of the season. Listen,
yeah, the gaffer's come in and he's put his points across, what he wants to do, and we're working on them every single day. There's no rest. We're working hard in training. The full squad, you know, the lads who aren't getting on the pitch at the minute or have been left out of the squad, they're still pushing others to get themselves in it. So it's again, like I said before, it's a fantastic squad to be a part of. I assume, well, the gaffer's mentioned that he wants to bring a few bodies in to help us finish off, and we want to finish strong now in these last 24 games, I think it is. Yeah, the goals being spread around. Different goals, goals tonight as well, you know, just quite good, you know, not scoring the same type of goals. No, listen, we've said from day one that we can't just rely on James Vaughan. He's a fantastic striker, you know what I mean, his career speaks again for itself, but we can't just rely on him. We need to chip in all around the pitch on goals, and tonight, as I say, we've got a few more lads getting into the box, and I say Paul Lewis probably could have had an hat-trick in the first half, but you know, he's for me, he's a lad who's getting better, he's learning more about the game, and when you've got someone like him running into the box late, it's very hard to defend. Well done tonight. Thank you.
Obviously you had players that have been coming in and out of the team, COVID and injuries and stuff like that. Yeah. The gaffer spoke about training at 100 miles an hour really to try and get that level of intensity. Has that been difficult for for the team to do as a unit with there being a lot of shopping and changing?
Well, yes, obviously, like you said, with the COVID positive results, we've had mix and match. We've lost lads 1 week, they come the next. So like you say, his training is 100%. If you're not giving it 100%, he lets you know. So like you say, to find the rhythm, to find a way to have a team gel, and you know what I mean. But like for 1 week, we've got one lad playing left back. Look at us now. We've got Leo Connor come in and done fantastic at Barnsley, but then the day after, and now he had to go away with a positive COVID test. So Otis has come in and done absolutely fantastic. I think he's been incredible for someone that's been asked to play out of position. He's been a constant performer, and he deserves all the credit that he's getting. But like you say, we're now starting to get a squad together, a consistent squad and consistent team working together and doing the things that the gaffer wants to see on a daily basis. So fingers crossed and touch wood, we can keep going in that direction.
Yeah, Khan, he was confidently bringing the ball out of defence, wasn't he? And I can see some parallels between tonight and the game against Leicester last week in terms of confidence on the ball. Is that obviously you've played at different levels through the pyramid? Is that at this level? Is that something that's hard to get players to sort of entrust themselves to do that rather than sometimes just playing the percentages? Maybe.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, and like you say, but I believe we've got the players to do that. I got told in the summer that we'd be bringing in players to play, and I believe that, and I think we've brought in a lot of players that want to play football. Like you say, the likes of Otis, Khan, Clark, Manny, the back four, Colin Mack, none of them want to whack the ball forward. We want to play midfield, Feeney, me, Morgan, Vaughan's up to his feet, you know what I mean? We all want to play with the ball. We know at times in this league we're going to have to fight, we're going to have to put long balls in and pick up seconds, but we are ultimately about wanting to get the ball down and play, and it's about getting them lads to trust themselves and just express themselves. Listen, we want them to enjoy playing, and we want them to enjoy and be brave on the ball and show what we're about. And for me, again, I'm going back to it, but that second goal showed that we can play, and we've got the players to play under pressure and in tight situations.
Yeah, it's easier said than done as well, isn't it? Because in some games you can rest on the ball, can't you? Yeah. But that game tonight looked like there was no resting place anywhere.
No, and that's what I'm saying. You've got to pick your moments, and there are moments in games when you need to calm the game down and we want to play. But there are going to be times in situations where you haven't got time, and if someone's pressing you, then the decision is it needs to go either up to the front men or in behind down the channels. And I think Kane, Lloydie, Vaughan, and obviously Fiends and Paul going for them first and second balls were fantastic tonight. And if you've got all them five all working on the same hymn sheet, then there'll be a force for anybody.